Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we will simply see how we can create a report, but we are going to use the data sources query. So let me repeat again. What we'll do is simply create a query and I'm going to create my report based on that query. Alright, so for that what I will do, let me go here and the first thing is that let me tell you which report I will create. So let me refresh this page. Alright, so here I will take the smaller tables. For example, let me take this curse group table. Okay, let's say I am interested in these three fields. I want to show these three fields into my report. So how I can achieve this? So the first thing is that I need to create a query first. We might have a query already available for curse group, but I'm going to create my own just to show full end-to-end demo. So I'll go to query. Here I can say SC cust group query. And I will simply add this. This is going to be very simple basic report where we are going to have a lot of advancement in our next few videos. Then I will go to my data model and here I can select my cust group data source and I will drag my data source here. Alright, and now the first thing is that what all fields I need here. So what I will do, I will go here and will say yes. So that will bring all the fields. Now as I know I don't need this field, I can let me save them first. Second, I'm not able to delete them. Okay, second, let me keep it no. Now I should able to delete them, I guess. Yep. So now I can delete those fields that are really not required. So delete. So I need my cust group, I need the name, I need payment term ID. So apart from this, everything is kind of not needed for me. So it is always best to have minimum fields inside your query. Lesser the number of fields, more will be the efficiency of your query. Alright, so the query is ready now. Now the next step will be very simple and straightforward. See, as this is a very small table, okay, so that's why we can directly even use it inside query. Else we need to go towards temporary tables. That is what we'll do in our upcoming videos. Okay, so here I can create a report now. I can go towards my report, and here I can say SC cust group report, and I will say add here, and I can go to my new data set here. I'll go to properties here. I will select query only, and let me see, this is yes, and here I can select my query. Now let me see if the query is available here. Yeah, it is, so I can say next. And now this step is going to take good amount of time. Ideally we should do a build first as soon as we are creating a query, but I will wait for some time here. Okay, finally I got this error. So let me do one thing here. Let me delete this and I will do a build first. Okay, let me do a build of this query, then I will come back and I'm going to attach then query and we'll design our report. Alright guys, so the build is completed for my query. So now I can start adding my report. So I can see this here SC cust group report, and I will simply add this. And now if I will select my new data set here, and I can get to query only, and let me go here, and this will be very faster. Now I will simply click on next, And this will again take some time to add this query inside the data set of this report. Alright guys, so now I got that option. So here I can select what all fields I needed. So again, field group, and here also we'll have the display methods as well. So we can even add the display methods in our report. So I'll simply click OK. Alright, and now let me give a name here. I can say this as my SC Cust group. Okay, and the next thing is that I can create my report here. I will say this as auto design, and here I can select my layout template. So usually if you see the out of the box report, they will have only this design only. And let me say this as auto design report. Auto design report. Okay, and then I can drag my data source. Okay, and my data source is added here, and here also I can choose my template. So I can select this one because it will give me the alternate blue and not blue, like gray and white type. And my data set is also fine here, and I can change the name, something like this. Now my report is ready. I can go to my data here, and the sequence is correct. I can even change my sequence as well. And the next thing is that even we can do sorting here, filtering, grouping. All these things are possible here. So you can sort by any field. Let me so you can drag the field directly here. I think, yeah. So what I will do, instead of ascending, let me show the report as descending order just to see whether this filter is working. Now I can do a build and I can deploy this report, and we should be, oh, I think I forget again here. I need to add menu items as well. Okay, so I will let the build complete first, and then I will attach, I'll create an output menu item. Okay, I will wait for this to get completed first. Let me add the action menu item here. I will go to add new item or user interface and output menu item as it's a report. I can say here SC Cust group, and I can say output menu item, OMI. And here let me copy this report name. I will go here. I'll do where is that parameter? Yep, here we go. So here I'll need to tell that I'm going to run an SSRS report, and this is the object. And further, let me set the label here. So I can see this as SC Cust query report. Alright, and at the end I will need to attach this inside a, so I already have a menu item. So what I can do here, let me open this. Already created a sub menu here, so I can drag my what we call this output menu item here. Should be all good. Okay, let me do a build and then deploy this particular report. So the build is completed and I can now deploy my report. Alright guys, so the build is completed now, and I can go to my accounts receivable, and here this is my Cust group query. I will open this, And here let me click OK. Okay, and you can see now this have done the sorting, so I'm able to see the first record. We should get 100 at the top technically, but it's a string field, so that's why system filter it on the basis of the first digit. Okay, so that's why we get 20, we get 100 because it sees the first digit only, as this is a string field, not in real integer or a real number. Alright, so what we did, just to recap, we created a simple query. Once we created the query, then we go to report here. I added my this query, what do we call, query data set here. Once I completed this, then I created this auto design report. Here I changed the report template to report layout style template, and then I drag my data source here. Here, then I choose the style template as table style alternating rows template. Then I added like this sorting field cursor group on the descending order. And then at the end, I simply created my output menu item. Here, I selected my SSRS report, my label, and my report name. I did a build. Then I deployed my reports. And here I drag this output menu item into my this accounts receivable submenu here. That's it. Thank you for watching this video.